Hey everyone, Amy, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. I'm going to wait for some people to jump on before I start talking so I don't have to keep repeating. Definitely not so cute. I don't see that as cute, unfortunately. Not when there are dogs that are in the shelters and dying and being euthanized every single day. Hi everyone. Hey Shannon, am I clear? Thank you. Thanks, Suzanne. So, this is probably my 8th phone call today. One call I received today was from a police officer who picked up a mommy pit bull with a litter of puppies from the streets and begging me to take. I received another call from a homeless man who has a pit bull of 8 months of age that is very aggressive and protective over him. He's homeless and he's looking for a place for his dog. Another person called me and said that their dog is attacking the family and they need to get rid of their dog. Another one is her daughter went to college and left the dog with her. She's in her 70s and she can no longer take care of the dog. They've had the dog for 13 years, a pit bull. So that is just a few of the handful of calls that I've received today. I went to the shelter, Palm Beach, the other day, and I walked every single run, and every single run was full with a pit bull. They're not moving. They're not getting adopted. They're sitting. They're being euthanized, and every shelter in South Florida is full to capacity. So when somebody finds a dog and on the street, or they are losing their house and they have no money and they have no job and they're taking their dog to the shelter is telling them, no, we will not take your dog. Put your dog on the street. This is what they're telling people. If you find a dog on the street, put the dog back on the street. Seriously, what the frick is going on? It is heartbreaking beyond words. It is paralyzing as a rescue person and not even a rescue person. Sorry guys, lost my connection there for a minute. So with this being said, I'm back. It never ends. So let me just tell you how this all came about. I basically took today to I took a ride. I wanted to clear my head. I am overwhelmed, just like every single rescue out there. And I was driving and my phone was ringing off the wall. I pulled in a parking lot. I answered the phone and it was a girl, a woman, very nice woman. And she said, Amy, please, I got your number from somebody that recommended that I call you. My situation is that I have a dog and she had a litter of puppies. The puppies are 8 weeks of age. Apparently her dog got pregnant with her neighbor's dog. That's the story that I received. And she had 8 puppies in her condo. The condo association had been knocking on her door over and over again, telling her that they're getting complaints nonstop of the crying and the barking of the puppies. So I can tell you that when I was on the phone with her, the noise level was through the roof with the puppies crying. And she has a 2-year-old child that was screaming in the background. And she was desperate. She needed help. She needed to get those puppies out of the house by the end of today. And I told her, I said, listen, you need to take them to a vet. You need to get them parvo tested. I have a foster, Christine and Bob. They cannot go to my foster without being parvo tested. So she called 2 to 3 different vets and they all told her the same, that they could not accommodate her. today. So I left it with her. Call a couple of different vets and see if you can get a parvo test. I have to have a parvo test. She called me back and she said that she called Broward Animal Care and Control Shelter, which is completely full to capacity and closed for intake. Her words to me were that the shelter told her that they would make space for the puppies. She had 6 puppies now. She gave 2 puppies away already out of the 8, and she had 6 puppies. And I begged her, I said, I'm begging of you, please do not bring those puppies to a scary shelter that is full to capacity, that is killing, that is turning the public away. And not to mention, they just hand dogs over to anybody. They do not do home checks. They do not do any kind of a background check. Anybody can walk into a shelter and adopt a dog. I begged her. So I then called Christine, our foster, and I told her what was going on. And I said, Christine, what do you want to do? She's like, those puppies are not going to the shelter. Get them here now. So I called the girl and I said, I'm going out on a limb. I know they were born in your condo. I see they're plump, they're healthy. She said they're healthy, they're not no diarrhea, they're not lethargic. So we decided to take a chance, which goes against everything in my entire soul and being. So with that being said, I gave her Christine's number. I said, call Christine. She was going from Aventura to Parkland, which is over an hour, not to mention the traffic. I said, and get those puppies into my foster's home. I will make an appointment in the morning. I just got off the phone with Tammy. They're going to go in and get parvo tested, vaccines, blood work, microchip, deworming. So she drove the puppies to Christine, and the puppies, all 6 of them, they're all males. They are 8 weeks of age. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'm so grateful for your love, your support. But I have to say, I find it so disturbing, and it gets my adrenaline going. Like, I'm getting calls. Amy, are you seeing these comments on your video? Why? I just have a question. Why? If you follow our rescue, and if you have followed us and you support us and you trust us and you know how responsible and diligent we are, why are you questioning us on the post under the video that I posted of Mommy and Puppies? I get it. I get it. People are like, well, you can't take the puppies away from the mommy. Guys, the puppies are 8 weeks of age. Okay, a litter of puppies do not stay with the mommy indefinitely. After they're 8 weeks, it's done. 6 weeks to 8 weeks, the puppies are done. Mommy's done nursing. The teeth are very painful for the mommy. I mean, the mommy is their dog. They're keeping mom. They're getting her spayed. I am staying on top of it. But the puppies are done. It was either us stepping up and saying yes, or they go to a Broward shelter. Can you imagine them being brought to a shelter? These babies in a kennel at a scary shelter with over 200, 300 dogs that are sitting, and they're all bully breeds. They're going to sit in a kennel and pick up whatever. There's all kinds of things. There's parvo in shelters. There's distemper. There's influenza. I mean, I don't understand the thought process when I'm reading these comments. And I'm having to hide comments and block comments and delete comments. And it makes all of this, it's so much more work for us as an organization. We're trying to do good here. We're trying to save these puppies so that they can get a chance at a great life. You know the homes we get for our puppies. You know the screening and the home checks that we do to allow anybody to adopt from our organization. So I'm asking, please, I beg of you, refrain. Not only posting negative comments, but I see you guys bickering back and forth with other supporters and fighting amongst each other. Like, why? I don't understand. I don't get it. Stop with the hate and stop with the nasty and the negativity. It's not helping anybody. Nobody. I love dogs so much more than people. They just are so unconditional. And I know you all feel the same way. That's why you follow rescue, animal rescue. Guys, it's exhausting. It's so exhausting. Why do people question Amy? It's not her first rodeo. It's definitely not our first rodeo. Like I said, we've rescued over 4,000 dogs, every breed under the sun, every personality. We've dealt with everything you can imagine. It's so hard to ignore, Deborah. I have to vent. I have to get it off my chest. It's our rescue page, and we are not going to tolerate, fighting and arguing. And people are so mean to one another. Like they're cursing, they're yelling at each other. It's ugly. It's ugly, and there's no room for it. The world is bad enough. Do we really? This page is love. We are spreading love. We are trying to do right and help so many helpless, voiceless animals in need. We need to be as one and pull together as a family, as a team, and work together, build each other up, not break each other down and put each other down. It's so upsetting to me. I don't want to see it. I don't want it. So I want to spread love, and I want to save, and I want us all to work together. If you want to ask a question, by all means, please ask me anything you want to ask me. But please don't come on here and start fighting with each other and start, attacking a rescue that is doing everything in their power to save lives responsibly and do everything that you possibly can to help those in need. So again, I received the call from this woman, and listen, I'm not condoning. I told her, I'm like, please get your dog spayed. And she said, I promise you, God bless you. You saved my life. You saved these puppies' lives. And listen, I know at that time, that's what she truly believed. I'm not judging her. I'm going to educate her. By me judging and being mean or attacking her is not going to help the situation. So I'm going to educate her. And I told her, I'm like, please, I'm begging of you, stop. Don't let your dog have any more puppies. Get her spayed. I mean, look, she's in a condo in Aventura. She has a mommy dog that she clearly loves. And the dog got pregnant because uneducated. Spay and neuter your freaking animals, people. If you can't do things right and responsibly, then don't get an animal. They don't ask to come into your life. Okay? If you are going to take a dog or a cat into your life, do the responsible thing. Get them spayed, get them neutered. You know what I ask? Go walk a shelter. Go walk a kill shelter up and down the kennels. I want you to take an hour out of your day and walk up and down each kennel run and look into the eyes of each one of those 100, 200, 300 dogs that are facing death. Okay? There's no reason to breed and to keep reproducing. They're killing beautiful, helpless souls every single day. And there's so many on the streets now because the shelters are full to capacity. They're not taking in any more dogs. I see all the rescues so desperate, begging for homes and begging for funds so that they can continue their mission and to do the right thing and try to help and follow their heart and their passion. And that's what we're trying to do. Listen, adoptions are down. Donations are down. We're doing our little videos and updating of our dogs that we've had for a long period of time that we put our whole hearts into. All the medical costs and the love and the every minute of every day, loving them and showing them that they can accept love, that nobody's going to hurt them. So we have to do these little videos. We're not rescuing a lot because we're staying focused on all the dogs that we currently have. I mean, we have pit bulls, we have Blake, we have Sam and Susie, we have Dharma, We have 2 seniors. One has mouth cancer. We have Archie that just went through double cataract. We have Boss, that's an older dog that's completely blind. Baby Cakes, Vaughn. We have Binky. We have Wolfie. I mean, we have all these amazing dogs, and they're not moving. And we need to stay focused and committed to the dogs we've committed ourselves to, and try to find them homes, so we can continue to save lives and keep the mission going. We understand there's going to be dogs that come into our rescue that they're going to stay with us forever. When we rescue these dogs from the shelter, we don't know what we're walking into when they say, okay, we'll take that dog. We want to rescue and save that dog's life. We don't know that they're a biter, a 12-year-old little dog that's terrified of everything that comes across his path or her path. And, so they're not adoptable. So they stay with us forever. But that's far and few between. We still have to get these dogs adopted. Archie's waiting. He's such an amazing soul. He's been through so much. And these dogs need homes. So, when we take in these rescues, and we ask for your love and your support and your donations, it's because we can't continue to do it without you. We have overhead. I don't know if people really think about what goes into having a rescue and the responsible part. It's like it's a business. You have to run it like a business. Everything has to be done properly. All your T's crossed, your I's dotted. There's a lot of overhead. So with 2 rescue houses going, the cost of everything to keep that going, insurance on both places, and all the medical upkeep and the food. Like Tiffany, I said to Tiffany, do a video of Dharma today. People were asking on my video that I did the other day, how's Dharma? And she did a video of Dharma. Dharma is a senior pit bull that we found abandoned years ago. And she's super animal aggressive, but the sweetest thing in the world with every person and child. She was in a wonderful foster, and she's old. Her foster passed away. God rest her soul, Maddie. And we got her back, and we're trying to give her the best quality of life. She had her person that was taken from her. And so now she's back in a rescue house. She's having trouble walking. We've ran her to the, Dr. Reese, the neurologist, for all kinds of therapy, and she won't eat dog food. We tried everything. She only wants her chicken and her veggies. So Tiffany's over there cooking veggies and running to get chicken. It all adds up. This is every week. So all these things that we need to keep everything going, it's very costly. So when we get these urgent pleas for help, like this woman reached out to us and she got rid of 2 puppies and had 6 left, again, we took them in, but I want everybody to work together as a team. I don't want fighting. I don't want people calling people names and being nasty. It's not pretty. It's unnecessary. And it certainly does not help the dog, and it certainly does not help our rescue. And it makes a lot more work for us to go back. I'm sitting here and I am focusing, I'm looking through every comment, making sure everybody's being nice. I'm playing police patrol. I mean, it's so unnecessary. I know we're all better than that. We're so much better than that. So all I'm asking is just take a moment before you type something that's maybe, I always say, like, even if I don't like somebody, right? And say I'm talking to a friend of mine and the person's name comes up. You know what I do? I think to myself, that person that I'm not too fond of, if that person was in the room and could hear what I was saying, how would what I'm saying make that person feel like? So I'm a big believer in karma, and I always try to put myself in someone's shoes to see how they would feel. So even if I don't like somebody, I'm entitled, you don't like everybody that you meet. But I always try to think, like, before I say anything nasty or talk shit about somebody, I'm going to picture that person in the room. And how would I make that person feel if they heard me saying what I was about to say? So it's just something that works for me as a person, that as I grow and I learn, we're all in a journey. Battery is low, of course. But please, what I'm asking is, please refrain from negativity and let's all pull together. We're better than this. And let's bring the love into this and stay focused and save lives together, with love and not hate. I don't want it here. Please, I beg of you. If there are comments that come on here that are nasty, and they will be deleted. And if they continue, then the person will be blocked. I'm not having it. So again, we have 6 beautiful, beautiful lives that just came into our rescue. They will all be going to the vet and getting vetted. I want to say thank you to Christine and Bob yet again for opening up your home, your hearts, to do all the hard work and staying up all night with them crying. And let me tell you, they're loud puppies. They were loud. I don't know how they're going to be in Christine's house, but they were loud. So the woman that owns the mom is going to take care of the mom. I'll stay on top of that to get her spayed so there's no more puppies. I do have a donation button on this video, and I'm begging you all to please make a contribution, please. As I stated, donations are low, and we really need your assistance. We need your help right now to continue to say yes. And listen, if you're up for adoption, like I said, there's 6 beautiful all male puppies. How do you get all male puppies? 6 male puppies. And Carrie, Stacy, and Tammy, I just got off the phone FaceTiming them. I love you girls. They are over at Carrie's with our beautiful Glory, and they're trying to pick out cute names. I think they're going with the country singer theme. So they're picking out names. We'll be posting them with the names, with the photos of the dogs. And Tammy's going to call and make an appointment first thing for tomorrow to get them in and get all their vetting done. So again, love you, appreciate you. Remember, please, please, please refrain from any negativity. Be kind. What can you do, right? Let's all stay positive and work together with love, and no yelling and screaming and hating and nasty comments. There's no room for it, guys. The world is shit. It's bad enough as it is. So let's keep the love going, at least on this page, because when I come on here, I want all the love going on over here. So with all that being said, welcome our 6 beautiful lives that we saved today. We did place a few holds on some dogs at the shelter. We're waiting to see if they need our assistance. And please make a donation to help us with these 6 puppies. And of course, always our ongoing mission. And I want to shut down before I lose my battery. I will be up and running more when I get more of an update. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I don't want to come off as being, hard, but this is my page. This is my mission. This is a reflection on me and on my organization. So I want to keep it positive and keep the love going. That's all I'm asking. That's all. So guys, have a great evening. We'll keep you posted on the names. Thank you, Carrie, Stacy, and Tammy. And Christine and Bob, we love you so much. And thank you for taking these 6 beautiful babies into your home. And I don't know if you're going to be getting much sleep tonight, but 6 lives are safe, and they're not going to the shelter, and they're not going on the street, and they're not going to randomly be given away to any person so that they can end up in God knows where. Let's all work together, okay? And thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for letting me vent. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. Good night. You're welcome. I appreciate all of you. I really, really do, from my heart. So be kind. Everybody, be kind. I know it takes a little work sometimes, but just be kind. That's all. 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. And thank you in advance for your love and your support. Donation links are here. All the donations, if you want to mail, if you want to donate by PayPal, whatever you are comfortable doing, and we greatly appreciate it. $1 is not, I mean, too small. Every little bit adds up. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.